Can you calculate the cost of your status quo? So if you went away today and did absolutely nothing, what would that cost you? What's the PR cost? What is the financial cost and what is the talent cost? So get those written down and think about, if I did nothing as an organisation, what would that cost? And then the next thing I want you to ask yourself is, can you afford that cost? Can you afford that cost today? Can you afford that cost in 5 years' time? Can you afford it in 10 years' time? And as you're doing these costs, remember what I was telling you earlier about Generation Z coming in, less likely to tolerate inequality in the workplace. What does that mean for you as an organisation? The goal of pay gap reporting is to normalise discomfort. It is designed to become uncomfortable because it's public. There's nothing more uncomfortable than having, your information and your personal details out in the ether for everybody to analyse and make comments on. That's the purpose of it. It's supposed to make you squirm in your seat. It's supposed to make you shift and kind of look around. But then once you get over that discomfort, it's supposed to make you take action and do something about it. Go back to your senior people, your influential people, and say, we have to address this because the world is watching. I want to tell you a quick story. Now, I'm fairly certain that you've heard of Blockbusters, MySpace, and Kodak. But did you know that Blockbuster turned down Netflix for 50 million? MySpace turned down Facebook for 75 million. Now, for both of those, they probably thought, you know what, the offer's great, but we're good. We're happy as we are. Blockbusters, yeah, we're happy with our videos and our stores. We'll just carry on doing what we do. You go and do your digital streaming and your DVD postage things. Yeah, we were right. People come to our stores, we'll just carry on. MySpace probably thought, this Facebook lot. Do you know what, we were here first, so we're just going to carry on what we're doing and have a great time. Thank you for the offer. Did you know that the digital camera was designed by an employee of Kodak? Which, when I first read that, I was like, what? And then I thought, well, it makes sense. If somebody's in that field, got a bit of innovation about them, a bit of creativity, and there's probably a good chance that they went to their employer and said, hey, I've got this great idea. And they probably went, you're right, we'll just carry on as we are, with the film that you have to put in the envelope and you have to take to the shop and people pay and they come back 3 days later and they get their photos and half of them are with somebody's thumb on the camera. Do you remember that? But what those 3 examples show are missed opportunities. They show miscalculations, underestimating new players, new people, new ideas, new technology, underestimating the changing landscape. How many Blockbuster video shops are there now? 0. Practically everybody's got a digital camera. I don't want this for you as an organisation. I don't want you to look back and say, gender pay gap reporting was an opportunity for us and we underestimated it, we miscalculated, we took the wrong decision. So there are 4 things that you need to do now for your organisation. The first thing is to support leaders who are willing to have these honest conversations. They are difficult, but if you have people that are willing to have them, you champion them, you support them, because they are the people that are going to help move your organisation forward and keep you relevant in years to come. Look at the root causes of your pay gaps. Don't tinker around the edges and do all the fancy, nice stuff that sounds like you're doing work when you're not. Root causes. What is the cause? What are the hidden causes and what are the really obvious ones? And once you do that, you look for ways to unnormalize those causes. So if you've been doing something for years and years and that's been a contributing factor, you change that. You can see the evidence. You have the difficult conversation about changing the status quo and you get on with it. And the 4th thing is to create that honest feedback loop, which I talked about earlier. Allow people the space to say what they need to say about the problem that you have in the organisation and allow them to do it in a safe way. If you give people that safety, they will be honest with you. And it's in that honesty you will find your solutions. So I want to leave you with a phrase, and it's this. They say that the most dangerous phrase in the workplace is, "We've always done it this way." And it was the amazing Grace Hopper who said that. So if you want to stay relevant for Generation Z coming through, if you don't want to be at the bottom of the pile when those 6 in 10 women are looking at gender pay gap reports, then remember, you have an opportunity to have difficult conversations in an honest and authentic way. You have an opportunity to admit your vulnerabilities. You have an opportunity to be uncomfortable, but to sit and accept that uncomfortableness and look for a way to move forward. So remember, the most dangerous phrase in the workplace is, "We've always done it this way." And if you want to stay relevant, then you're going to have to do something in a new way.